I think where you can have some tricky governance situations is where the interest of the board member is not aligned with the interests of the company. So I will
Yep.
give you a classic example that I have seen. And so I'll just use some hypothetical numbers, right? But let's just say you've got a company and let's say they have raised $40 million. And then they go and they raise another $10 million, but that $10 million comes in at a 2x liquidation preference. So that latest $10 million, they get 2x before everybody else. Then let's say the company falls on hard times and they have a potential acquirer who's willing to pay 25 million. But you know what, maybe you could negotiate, maybe get a little bit more, maybe you could go out and talk to some other investors, some other potential acquirers, maybe you could even get it up to 40 million. That investor who's going to get their 2x liquidation preference, they're like, as long as I clear my 20 million, I don't care. The first 20 million goes to that investor, and then the next 40 goes to everybody else. So
Yeah.
unless it's going to be very high, like unless it's going to clear that stack, I don't really care if it's $1 more or 40 million more. All I care is that I get my 2x.
Yep.
And so that is where I have seen it play out in the boardroom, where a director will say, no, let's just sell it. Let's sell it for $20 million. I'm home. They don't care. And other investors are sitting there thinking, no, 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 no. We want to push for a higher amount because they don't get a penny if it goes for 20 million. And then you have the founder who's there who's saying, well, actually, what I care about is that all my employees have a place to work. And so I want to
Yep.
go with this other company that said that they will hire my team, right? And so that is one example of a tricky governance situation that can happen. And I think one of the ways to minimize that is to try to keep all of your investors a pari passu, which means, yes, you still have that difference between the preferred shares and the common shares, but if the preferred shareholders at least are all have the same terms, they are aligned.